Hey you guys, welcome to your Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus and Gemini. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Gemini, this is for you. Also, this can apply if you have Gemini as your seventh house as well. So let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. Again, this is for the month of September 2019. Okay, so starting off, central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Sun, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you guys have recently let go of something that you could have been holding on to, especially after you had clarity or saw someone for their true colors or saw the truth in a situation. Maybe it's not about a person. Maybe these are just things that you realized about yourself. Maybe you had some sort of self-realization. But I feel that the central issue is about you being confident and feeling inspired, feeling optimistic about your love life or your choices or whatever's going on specifically in your love life or your relationships, the relationships that you have with other people. I feel though that, I don't know, for whatever reason, okay, I get someone who's very shy. Either you are very shy and you're wanting to approach someone, or you feel a connection with somebody, you know it's there, but nothing's happening, or it's very slow. It's because this person is shy. I also see a situation where someone's ex is coming back into the picture. Someone's ex has been calling or, sending songs or sending romantic text messages. I feel like for some of you, an ex wants to reconnect. They want to apologize, and they want to say they're sorry, especially too if it could be a baby's mother or father. I do feel that someone is still hurting and someone still wants a chance. Someone wants to fight for the relationship, but they need to let their guards down. Someone is very stubborn. This is that Emperor energy where they just like to watch before they actually do anything. And I think too, the reason why the Emperor is hesitant is really because he's insecure. He comes off as attractive or confident, but he's really insecure about something. I feel like maybe he has trust issues. Maybe someone has broken his heart in the past. For all my male viewers, I feel like maybe I'm just picking up your energy, like there's someone that you're wanting to pursue or go after, but something's hurt inside, still maybe a little broken despite how your appearance is. And someone here is definitely overthinking things, and it's like being attacked by their own thoughts here. A lot of times, though, the Nine of Swords is something that does not exist. So it's like, hey, you need to deal with these fears head on. That's the only way they'll stop or go away. Whatever it is that you're going through internally needs to be revealed or expressed. You need to walk in your truth here, because this is also about just being you and walking in your truth here. There needs to be a sense of freedom or feeling like you don't have to walk on eggshells to be around somebody. You should be with someone that you're able to express yourself freely. What's still being sensitive to other people's feelings. But for the most part, you need to be free. Or maybe you're dealing with someone who is like brutally honest or extremely bold. And they have a tendency to say hurtful things from time to time. Either way, it just still needs to be communicated instead of held in. Someone's definitely watching. Someone is lurking around, and wanting to say something, trying to process how they feel. If you're in a situation where you're like, should I stay or should I go? To me, Four of Swords and the Emperor says that, you know, just kind of play things out, play things ear by ear. Don't be quick to make a judgment about something. If someone is approaching you and you're like, should I give this person a chance? I don't know. You want to run away. I don't know for what reason. Maybe this person is not your type. Maybe this person doesn't have the money or the status that you want them to have. But whatever it is, or maybe they're famous and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I could deal with somebody that's famous. Whatever your situation is, I feel like Spirit is saying just kind of play it ear by ear. Wait it out. Look and observe before you cast judgment here. I'm also getting that you could be dealing with someone who's very stubborn, or if someone is getting ready to enter your life. This person is going to be very stubborn, a little old-fashioned. They want children. This person is looking for someone who could be the mother of his children. He may already be a single father and is looking for a mother figure. This may also be someone who's hurting because they haven't been able to see their children, or who have been cut off from communicating with their children, especially if they're dealing with a very jealous baby's mother. They don't want them to be happy either. You guys have got decisions to make in love. I feel that you're going to have more than one option. If you don't have more than one option, I feel like they do. You are their option as well as someone else. Someone is torn and not really wanting to make a choice because they know that in the end someone's going to be hurt, and they have to walk away or abandon. Someone's heart is like torn in between two places, but I feel like maybe they're thinking it's only the fair thing or the right thing to do. I don't want to be that guy or that girl that has two boyfriends or two girlfriends or is doing anything deceptive. So even though some people are okay with open relationships, but most people are not. So you might be in a situation like that where you're having to make a decision and you don't want to because you actually have feelings for two people, like your heart is split. I feel though that if you do decide to leave a situation or a person, even if it's just a love interest and nothing that deep developed, but you guys do have some sort of strong bond or connection, like the minute you feel like letting go or giving up, that is when this person, they're going to feel it and they're going to try and stop you. They're like, hey, wait, don't go. Please just listen, stop. We need to have a conversation. So someone jumps up out their seat, see the Emperor. When he feels threatened that he's going to lose someone that he values, that's when he'll act. But right now, something doesn't seem like it's threatened. I don't know what the threatened energy comes from. It could be that you're not trying to make this person jealous, but yeah, someone else came into the picture and he senses that or sees it. Maybe he's seeing you interact with somebody on social media. That's when he jumps up out of his seat and he comes for you with, you know, his rod to let you know who's king. He got to remind you, who's king up in here? What are you doing? Who you think you with? It's up to you. I don't know who the better man or woman is, but someone does jump out of their skin to stop you. And then you're going to feel overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, what should I do? I just met someone I like and now my old person is coming back and they're talking about they're going to do this and they're going to do that. You know, again, use discretion. Some people change. Some people just say they changed. Give them a chance to prove themselves to you. Set some boundaries. Say, you know what, if you don't want me to move on and I need to see you, you know, all that talk you're doing needs to be put into action. So until I get confirmation that you're real, what you say you're about, I'm going to continue to pursue this new person. And I feel like that's the attitude you should take. So as advice, I feel that if you feel torn between two people, move towards the person that's actually putting in the work, that actually is doing the things that they are promising. Even if you have a connection with both people and you know the other person can provide or, you know, pursue if they want to, but they're not doing it, you have to just let them go. You know, maybe it's time to move on. Maybe you guys have gone as far as you can go. Maybe you've also given them opportunities before, but regardless, I feel like you guys are making some love connection here. You're going to make a significant love connection, and I feel like it's going to be more than one, because you're walking away. You're having to walk away. Something is going to come off as betrayal, or someone is just like, how could you leave me? Or someone's going to try and make you feel guilty after the fact that you've moved on. It's like they come out of hiding. You know, they've been isolated here, and all of a sudden they come out of hiding talking about where you're going. And you're like, what? Where have you been? I didn't even know you were still into me. Yep, somebody comes out acting extremely jealous. Someone's going to come out acting very jealous and possessive, and they're like acting, they're doing the most, to the point where maybe you even get a little scared because you have not seen this side of them before. Something triggers this person's jealousy demon. Now, also for you, there's something going on where the people that you're dealing with are still reflections of your inner demons. So you've got work to do. You might want to point the finger and say they're karmic, but really you're dealing with this energy so that you can deal with something within you, especially if you are a liar, or if you've always been dishonest, or if you're like, I'm not a liar. Maybe you've been someone that withheld your emotions or the truth. So whatever it is, I feel like whatever you've been putting out, you didn't recognize it, but you'll recognize it in this person, with this behavior, whatever they're doing. I also get that if you're wondering if someone is telling the truth or if they're lying, I'm getting more of someone lying. They're covering something up. They're not disclosing the whole truth, especially if you deal with someone who is an entertainer, or someone who's very popular, or someone who gets a lot of attention from both men and women, whoever you're dealing with. This person is not telling you all the facts. Now, maybe they're hiding something because they feel like you're going to leave them, or maybe you've threatened to do that before. You're like, if you don't, if I catch you with this person, or if I catch someone else calling you at this inappropriate times of the day, that's it. So someone is having to cover up their tracks. They're trying to do everything that they can to keep you, even if that means lying. And that's what I'm getting. But you might be dealing with somebody that's got a lot going on. We got third parties here. We got the devil coming out. We got 3 of Swords. Somebody is definitely hiding their dark side, or it's a lot of secrets. You don't know this person. You don't know everything about this person, or they don't know everything about you. There are other people on the side. It could even be a situation where maybe they are being honest with you, but the people that they're flirting with or meeting, they're misleading and like, no, I'm not with nobody, blah, blah, blah. And so the person they're with knows who they're with. They're like, yeah, I know I'm with a piece of shit. They're a liar. They do this and that. But it's like you're still holding on to them. This is also an indication that you might be holding on to someone out of fear of being alone, or fear that you're not going to find someone better, or fear that you can't afford to live on your own. So it's a codependent situation. Maybe it's out of fear that they're going to hurt you or harm the child, or manipulate you through the child. Make threats like you can't see the child anymore if you're dating, if I catch you dating someone. So it's like truth and lies being all mixed up in your love life. this month. You're going to need to get to the bottom of it. That's what I was saying. Before you make a decision to let go, you need to have all the facts in front of you and let you. It's funny now. It makes me think of that meme that I posted about how tell the truth, be open and honest, and let me figure out if I can deal with your shenanigans or not. So be upfront, be open and honest from the jump. You know, so maybe that is a situation that you're needing, because I see a lot of stuff going on in your love life, and I feel that someone they don't want to fully disclose some sort of information, their feelings. They're like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Even if someone is being like, I promise I'm not going to judge you. I promise I will listen. Somebody's like, I don't trust you. I don't believe that last time I was honest with you, you left me, or last time I was honest with you, you said you were going to do this and that. I didn't like your behavior last time. So there's something going on where you guys are not fully disclosing the information, or they aren't fully disclosing their information because of what happened last time. There also could be a lot of jealousy, like people spreading rumors. So everybody might want the person that you're with, man or woman. Everybody might want them. Everybody might be conspiring, like, he not gonna end up with, he don't deserve that person, or I look better than that person. It's like a lot of petty stuff going on. Ooh, that's why I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with someone who's very popular and or famous. So you guys work that shit out. I laid down the information to you. Figure out what you want to do with it. I can see you, even if I were to say, or if anybody were to advise you to get out of that situation. Four of Cups is like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not listening. I'll make my own decisions. So this is also stubborn energy. You got stubborn energy here and here. Eight of Swords here. You're stuck. Don't know what to do. You got some decisions to make. But you are in some sort of very unusual situation. A lot of shenanigans going on. So I hope this helps. Hope it makes sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.